It's much bigger than the robot, than the robot.
It's more than robots.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shorewood High School. Please give a huge round of applause to your Master of Ceremonies, Kenny Wells!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys doing? Okay, not okay. The guy over there in the apron, he's excited, he cheered. He may be the only one who's excited to be here, clearly. I know it's early, but how are you guys doing? There we go. I know most of you, some of you, a couple of you have seen me before. My name's Kenny Wells. I work at Microsoft, and then they give me a microphone and let me talk in front of you guys because they have no idea what they're doing. Basically, we are here at Shorewood High School. We're ready to get one of these robotics events underway. How many of you guys, this is your first time being here? Everyone cheer for those people because it's their first time here. Conveniently, now that we've identified you, we'll know if you don't come back. So make sure you come back. We know who you are. We're going to pretty much keep this simple. We're going to run through our opening ceremonies, then we're going to get ready to play some matches. So if you guys could direct your attention to the screens, I'd love it if you guys could watch a video from founder Dean Kamen, the distinguished advisor Woody Flowers, and John Bosey, president of US First.
Welcome to this year's first robotics competition, Recycle Rush.
6 weeks, just 6 intense weeks, from problem to stop. That you're still speaking to one another is testimony to your gracious professionalism. Congratulations.
And it's not just about building a robot. You had to learn new skills in design, programming, fabrication, and troubleshooting, just to name a few. We're sure many of you have recycled some material and put it to good and new use on your robot. As a wise person once said, waste not, want not.
The robot was not built by an individual. Creating it was a team effort. Mentors, sponsors, volunteers, parents, and students. FRC teams have created almost 3,000 unique solutions to this year's problem.
And now you're here to compete. You've accomplished your goal. Your hard fun is about to get harder and even more exciting.
Today you get to add another layer to the stuff that you've learned. Some of you will get what you hoped for, some not. All of you have a chance to use the experience to learn about character and toughness.
You're going to face many tougher challenges than just building a robot in 6 weeks. Already you've experienced some successes and some failures. Learn from these failures. They are often more valuable than the successes.
On the trip home after this event, we hope you look back and feel very good about what you did. We hope you'll be able to smile and remember how you kicked your gracious professionalism up another notch. You do that, and you will have used FIRST very well.
FIRST is more than robots. It's more than a game played on a field. FIRST is preparing you for some of life's greatest challenges. But for now, let's celebrate, have some fun, and enjoy. Recycle Rush.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you guys don't like hearing me talk, so we'll bring out a couple different guest speakers. If you guys could put your hands together for a student, sorry about that, blame the AV. If you could put your hands together for one of the students from 1318 IRS, Sarah Pawazki.
Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing tonight? So I wanted to let you guys know about something that I thought was really inspiring to me. I was at Mount Vernon last weekend, and I got the privilege to meet Kate, who is Team Pronto's first female driver. And yeah. Hi, Kate. So what's important to me about this is that I got to talk to Kate about what it was like being the first to do something. And it's really scary because there isn't a path that's already paved for you. You kind of have to go and make your own way. You have to prove yourself a little bit more. And what I see is that we still have an imbalance of girls on drive team and in leadership positions, and I think one of the reasons for this is because we don't have enough girls that are already there to be examples for other people. It's kind of a cycle. If you are looking at a leadership position and there's never been a girl there, you're kind of scared to try out, and then there's never a girl in that position. It's really, really important that we change this dynamic, and the way to do that is to really encourage everyone to try out for a position. You really have no idea who might have that hidden potential that could turn out to be an amazing driver if they're only given the opportunity. Events like Girls Gen, where girls get to be the entire drive team and scouting system, give people the opportunity to try out something that they might not have considered before. One of the reasons I became driver was because I got the opportunity at a Girls Gen event to be the driver, and I realized that it was something I was interested in, and I was able to gain the experience that I needed to become the actual driver for the team. And lastly, I think it's important that more people try to be the first for something. If you feel underrepresented in some sort of leadership position and you want to try for it, sometimes you just have to be the first one to do it. And if we have more people doing that, we can start a chain reaction and change the dynamic within our teams and within our community. Thank you guys, and have a great competition.
All right, let's give her one more round of applause. I know you guys can be a little bit louder than that. Thank you guys so much. The next person I'd like to invite out is very active in the FIRST community. She, in fact, kind of runs it for us. It's Erin McCallum, president of FIRST WA.
Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing this morning? I was at CWU yesterday, 31 teams over there. They're having a ball, and gave them an opportunity that I'm going to give to all of you today. Everyone who has a smartphone, take it out, please. Little exercise. So Shorewood, with it being a new school, sometimes it's difficult to text and Facebook. So I would ask that you use your smartphone today to push out and join us in a social media campaign for #FundRobotics. Every team here, I believe, has been a recipient or has the opportunity to be a recipient of funding for OSPI, the state legislature funding that is made possible, and it's probably one of your largest funder sources. The Washington House budget is coming out on Monday, March 23rd, as in 2 days from now, and they need to hear from us. So #FundRobotics to your state legislators, or you can also #WA House Dems at WA House GOP. So thank you very much.
Probably an awe-inspiring moment in your life. Someone in power just told you to do things on your phone during school. Well, in a school, not during school, but I mean, you guys can play with your phones. We gave you permission to do it, so everyone make sure to post, Twitter, tweet, #make noise. Google Plus, I don't know if anyone uses that. Oh, we got a 1. It's worth a try. MySpace, there we go. Social media for the win. But everyone, get that information out, because we want to get that funding for FIRST, because FIRST is awesome. We always want more teams doing it and more teams being involved. We have one more speaker. If you guys could quickly put your hands together. It is one of the board of director members for FIRST WA, Curtis Takahashi.
Okay, let's see. #FundRobotics. Oh, okay. Good morning. How y'all doing? Oh, are you ready for an exciting day? Then are you ready? All right, sounds like you're ready. Well, I'm Curtis. I work with an outfit called, I work with FIRST Robotics on the Washington FIRST Robotics board. I work with a lot of STEM stuff too. And I work for a place called Workforce Snohomish. Workforce Snohomish, what's that? Well, I'm not sure myself. But what we do is we look at jobs. And that's one thing that all of you one day will get a job somewhere. And I talk with a lot of employers. I travel all around the region talking to employers every day. And they say, well, what's the future going to look like? What are these kids going to do? All the kids from elementary to high school. What are we turning out? Are they going to have the skills to do the jobs we need today and tomorrow? And I tell every one of them, if you're wondering about what's going to go on, if you're going to find the right employees, you come out to a robotics competition. Come out here because you will see the future, and the future looks great. All of you in here are going to be part of our future. Be inspired. The skills you're learning, teamwork, communications, all that stuff, all important in your future. So keep it up and have a fun day. Get excited! Let's go!
Well, I can clearly put my microphone away, let him do it the rest of the day. He puts me to shame. Come on, guys. Come on, that was a joke. At least give me a pity laugh. Man, pity laughs hurt my feelings more. Okay, we only have a couple more people, and then we're ready to get the event underway. You guys get to deal with me for a couple more seconds, then we'll start to see some robots, because that's really why we're all here. If you could direct your attention right there to the front of that row of bleachers. You see those people in them blue shirts? How many of you guys have seen them throughout the pits and around today? Those are your judges. Your judges are led by their fearless leader, the man of the hour, the guy who's been judging you for a long part of his life. That's Kevin Reed. Let's give him a round of applause as he stands up. The judges have an immensely difficult job. They have to sort through all the information. You guys do that. See you guys in the pits, on the field, deliberate, sit and talk, and really come up with who gets the hardware. Because hardware is better than software. Okay, this joke is getting better. I do it at every event, and we're getting responses now. That's a response. Boo's better than the quiet I've been getting, so... we also have another really important group of volunteers that are here to watch you, make sure you guys are doing everything correctly, paying attention to the rules. You guys had the big old rule manuals that you had to read. They had to read them too. Then they had to be tested upon them, and then they actually had to know how this game works. So if they say something, it's probably right because we test them. They're the people right there in the zebra shirts. Those are our referees. And the man who is most definitely in charge of them, the king of the field for the day, who will deny your wins if you break the rules. That's Andy Yeckel. Let's give him a round of applause. One more quick group of volunteers. Right back there, we got two guys standing there in those green shirts. How many of you guys have seen them? How many of them have talked to you? How many of you guys have done dangerous and unsafe things in front of them? That was probably a bad idea of you to do dangerous and unsafe things in front of them. There are safety advisors. They're here to make sure you're safe. They also give you the safety award because they're going to be walking around making sure you guys aren't breaking the rules. So make sure you guys got your safety glasses on when you're in the pits or on the field. Make sure you're not running. Make sure you're being safe with your robot. Make sure you're not doing basically stupid things. Stupid and unsafe usually interchange pretty well, so just go for smart, safe things. They're led by Chuck Greider right there. Let's get his hand up. He's got the hat on. And then this isn't a group of volunteers, this is a group of very important people who are here. These are going to be our Dean's List nominees. Throughout the weekend, these Dean's List nominees will be doing interviews with a staff of judges to see which one of them will be moving on to the district championship, yes, in Cheney. They are students who have been nominated by their team. They go above and beyond. They are examples of FIRST. So please, if you see them, give them a pat on the back, give them some encouragement for their interviews, give them a good round of applause. Their names are about to go up on the overhead, and later, tomorrow, we'll see the two who get to move on. So let's look up there for them. Once again, if they're on your team, give them a high five or a pat on the back. Once again, if you know them and they're not on your team, you can still give them a high five and a pat on the back. We're friendly here in FIRST. We'd like to invite one other group of people out. They are the First WA Choir. They are comprised of students from the different robotics teams that are here to sing the national anthem. So please stand, remove your hats as they come out, and they lead us in the national anthem. Let's give them one more round of applause. They're from Robotics. They came out here and sang from your teams. Well, are we ready to get these matches underway? A little bit, I guess, okay. Drivers, you guys can come on out and power up your robots and get those guys set up. We'll try again. Are you guys ready to get these matches underway?